Hey everybody, Roxanbox90 here with the return of Packing Cube. I know a lot of people have been asking about this. I was planning to bring it back in October. Unfortunately, that just didn't happen. So instead we're bringing it back in November. Wonderfully. So the way we're going to do this is we're changing some things up from the last 25 videos for these, hopefully 25 video cycle. And the way we're going to do it is that unlike last time where we just did one card per pack, just random packs, one after the other. This time we're going to pretend that we're actually drafting in a series, and one pick will influence the next pick, will influence the next pick, and eventually at the end, hopefully we'll have a interesting deck of cards to work with in terms of deck building, and then we can talk about doing that. The way it's going to work is hopefully every day we will put up a video of a pack crack, and we will have the polls from prior days laid out, and that will influence our choices as we go. And this time also we're going to make it a little bit more interactive, because the way to get in on the giveaway, which I'll mention what's being given away in a second, but the way to get in on it is, like usual, to like the video. If you're nice, you can favorite, but it's not required for this. You should be a subscriber to the channel, and then the final is to comment which card from the pack you would choose. And this time it's going to actually mean a lot more than it did last time, because this time at the end of this video, we're not going to have chosen the card. I'm going to put forward my opinion, and then I want to hear what you guys think should be the choice from the pack. And via a larger consensus, and of course, I have the choice at the end of the day, but I'm going to have a larger consensus perspective in terms of how we go forward. Having heard my opinion, that's how it's going to work. And that's each video. So each video you have a chance to get one entry in via a comment and doing those other things. And at the end of the 25 series, we're going to give away stuff. What are we giving away? We're giving away 100 sealed brown Dragon Shield sleeves. So this is for anybody who wants an EDH deck, who wants, well, any deck really, because it's 100, it's more actually, it's usually like 100, 203 sleeves. And it's sealed, it's brand new, so that's awesome. And more importantly, I'm going to be giving away this playmat, which looks pretty cool. It came in a monthly Magic box, but I realized I actually have already a couple of playmats, and I know lots of people who don't have playmats, let alone ones that look as good as this, even though, yes, it does have the monthly Magic logo at the bottom. But still, for people who can't really afford or have playmats, this is a playmat right here. It looks awesome. It's very epic. And I think it'll work very well. Hopefully, whoever gets it will have some kind of tribal, zombie, demon interest. But even if they don't, it seems a pretty sweet playmat. So we're going to open all the packs on the playmat, which is pretty cool. Anyway, let's get to the pack itself. We don't want to take forever on this. So the way we're going to do it is like last time. We're going to focus in, and we're going to go through the pack, hopefully slowly enough that you guys can see what each card does, and then we're going to discuss. So Koth the Hammer, Simic Signet, Booster Tutor. This opens a sealed Magic booster in my cube. This means any booster in the cube, not an actual sealed booster pack, but that can be pretty amazing for 1 black at instant speed. Muldrifter, Pyroclasm, Baneslayer Angel. It's got some good stuff here. Yavimaya Elder, Ajani Vengeant, Stomping Ground, Mystic Tutor, Goblin War Driver, Miraculous Recovery, Slaughter, Birds of Paradise, and a Gideon Jura. Okay, so we got a lot of interesting stuff here, and I think the first thing to notice is that the big bombs of the pack are pretty much all in white and red. Now, in my opinion, this is a problem. I actually am leaning more towards different cards than white and red. And you wonder why. Well, the reason why is because since there's so many white-red powerhouses, if we choose a Ajani Vengeant, let's say, which I think is a bad choice because he's multicolored, but let's say we choose him, the next 3 cards that are likely to be pulled out of this pack will be white and red, which means we're going to be competing with probably a couple of people going into our colors. There's a very high chance that we're going to be competing, at least on the first pack, with people. And I think that going forward, setting a precedent for yourself where they won't notice that white-red is being taken, and even if it's like this, they won't notice white-red's being taken, because how can you pass these? So it's very likely the signaling going on to other people will be take all the white and red stuff as much as possible until the 5th player or whatever. So for me, that makes it dangerous to choose one of these. Rather, if we let these go by and choose a powerhouse utility, chances are that people will start moving more towards white and red, and then we could pick up the slack with green and blue and pick out those cards. And of course, it's ongoing, but my opinion, I personally think Mystic Tutor or Birds of Paradise are the better pick for us. Mystic Tutor is probably more powerful than Birds and more likely to be grabbed. So this would probably be, I'm inclined to choose this as my first pick. But as we said, you guys are going to, your comments are really going to matter in terms of how we do this going forward. So from any card in the pack, whichever one you think is the best first pick for our draft, let me know that down below in the comment section to get on the giveaway for everything else. It's like I said, it'll be listed here, and then also you guys can just do it you know exactly what to do because here it is. So get it on the giveaway and stay tuned. We're going to try to have one of these every single day, and I might miss a day, hopefully not, but one every single day is the goal, and I think it'll be really, really sweet in terms of the giveaway and in terms of interaction between me, you, and everyone else on the channel and larger YouTube Magic the Gathering community. So thanks for watching, everybody. As always, Roxabox90 signing out. I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow.